We're in a really rough part of Kentucky. We've been getting a massive amount of reports of Wolfman sightings, and that's what's brought us here tonight, and I think we're going to get some really good results.
Watch around that corner, Trapper. If he's right there, he can get you.
Look where that moss is knocked off right there. Oh, look in here. Look at this. Easy, easy. Look here, look here. Whoa!
What the heck is this?
Oh, my God. That's a kill site.
Holy.
Is that a cow?
That's a
A
cow.
little bit of everything, Buck.
I led the team right up into this little crevasse right over here. We circled around this rock, walked right straight in to his damn feeding area. This is the biggest boneyard I've ever found.
That's unreal,
There's
isn't
a
it?
deer carcass, another cow, ribs. Look here at the femur bone. That son of a bitch is big enough. He had to have drug an 800-pound steer in here. Let me tell you what I know. That son of a bitch can pull down a 1,000-pound steer and run down a 40-mile-an-hour coyote. Whatever did this, I've never encountered a creature like that.
I can't believe it's big enough to drag back a bull.
The Wolfman's a lot bigger, stronger, faster than I ever conceived. This is going to be dangerous. We're up against a predator that no human being should be up against. These bones are bleached out, and he just hadn't been here for a while. There's none of this side I'm reading that's fresh song. The son of a bitch is a mountain monster, and we're on his ass.
Yes, we are.
I am on my way to go meet Willie because we're going to go get metal to build this trap. I'm not real sure why we're not going to the hardware store because it was only 2 miles from the house and this is 12 miles from the house.
I'm Willie. My role is kind of like the MacGyver. I can actually build a trap that can hold anything. We're gonna build a cage to catch this creature. We're gonna have heavy iron, heavy steel, and salvage yard right here is the best place to get it from. We're building a drop cage trap. Usually use it to catch a larger predator like a bobcat or a coyote or something of that nature. But to be able to catch this Wolfman, I'm gonna have to go way bigger. Gold mine here, Buck. Yes.
Are you MacGyver or a picker?
I'm telling you.
Perfect.
Square tubing, dude. That's the structural strength we're after right there.
Somebody dumped a bunch of good stuff. There's a walker. You can use that too.
Well, it's not gonna be strong enough.
I wasn't thinking for that. I was thinking for my grandma.
Willie can make a trap out of anything. You know, he's kind of old school. He wants to use stuff that, you know, it's already proven. You know, he don't want to go buy something new whenever he can just go here, get stuff that's good enough, and make it work.
Right there, Buck. Up on top of that. Every trap that we go in to build, no matter how small the creature is, how big it is, it's always the greatest challenge.
Why would somebody throw this away?
Oh, because we need it. That's why they did. But this is the idea of the frame that I was talking about.
Right. This is what they would have put around the motor boxes. Oh, my thumb! Oh. It's around these old motor boxes at the plants. This is perfect. I mean, perfect.
I always like getting Buck. I know Buck is the rookie of the team. Buck is super strong. That's right. I think I got enough everything to put together. We're gonna head back to the shop, and I gotta get started and get this thing welded together. Let's get this thing built. It's gonna be definitely tall enough, heavy enough to be able to capture this Wolfman. Need a spare tire?
What I need is that big drum. Set that out and turkey hunt right out of it.
We're getting ready to go meet this man named Turtle Man.
Our first eyewitness, R, is only about 2 miles from here.
Jeff tells me Turtle Man has video, personal sighting of the wolf creature. Got some big woods here. It's a good hike up in here, about out of wind.
I heard that.
I'm Trapper.
I'm Turtle Man. They call me the Turtle Man. I live strictly off the land. I eat groundhog, possum, skunk, coon, not skunk, but coon.
And groundhog's the best eating of all.
Groundhog is delicious.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
So this is where it all happened at, huh?
This is where it happened at.
Jeff was telling me you have a video when we get to where we can see it.
I've got a video. I'd like to show you. Yeah, I was up here looking for maple syrup trees, and I noticed that lightning is stuck in trees right there. So I brought out my video, and I wanted to show my wife that it's very seldom you ever see a strike will hit that many trees all at one time. Gee, Man, that's pretty wicked. Look at that. That rode that tree, that's for sure. All of a sudden, I felt something was watching me. And I seen this wolf-like creature. It just popped up right there in front of me, and it didn't get down on all fours. It stayed on its 2 hind feet and just walked right over the bank out of sight into that big holler.
Bipedal, huh?
Huh?
Bipedal.
It walked over the bank?
It walked over the bank. I've lived in the woods all my life, and I've seen just about everything there is to see out there. But this thing, I've never seen before.
How big was it?
I'd say it's about 7 foot tall.
So it's a pretty heavy animal.
I mean, a bear I know, a wolf I know, a mountain lion I know. This, I didn't know what it was. Yeah, that's what scared me. I mean, it scared me bad. And when it walked away, I ran away the other way.
I probably would have too.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, let's see that video. That's what I would say.
Look there.
Oh,
my goodness.
My goodness.
What kind of creature do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Don't that look like a wolf to you?
It looks like a wolf, yeah.
Everything you've been telling us.
It was broad. It was at least 3 foot across the back. And this creature had to be somewhere like 350 to 500 pounds. It was a monster.
Everything he was pointing out to us, the terrain, how the animal is reacting to another human being in the woods, I'm really sold that this is real. We've got an actual sighting.
Right there's where you seen it.
Yeah, right there. It just started right there and just went right straight over by that tree right there. That's how I know the height of it. Right there's the mark where I seen its head.
Hold your hand right there. I want to get a measurement on this.
It's a good 90 inches, isn't it?
Yep,
It's unreal.
that's big.
Well, one thing I'm seeing here, guys, he was turned more like this. Because you seen the curve in his back, so he had to be turned sideways to you.
Well, he was until he got to right here by the tree, and then he turned to go down
Oh, he
the
turned
hill.
his shoulders like this.
Yeah.
That's what impresses me is it went over the hill on 2 feet,
Yeah.
because that's pretty steep.
And I hope I never see anything like it again.
I don't blame you a bit.
It scared me to death.
I do not blame you a bit.
From what Turtle Man has told me and the research that I've done, they're all coming together, and this is real. I'm positive it's a Wolfman.
I'd like for people to realize that these animals are out there. I've got it on film. Now, if somebody else can verify this, that'll mean a lot more.
And that's why we're here.
All right, I appreciate
bit of
that.
that,
I
yeah.
really appreciate that.
Okay, but
To the northwest is where I interviewed R, and that's only about 2 miles, the way a crow flies.
It gives me a point A and a point B. Between those 2 points is a straight line that I can set my trap.
Willie's working on the trap now, did the design work on it and everything. It's a good one.